Whoa. Okay. I should make a playlist drop thing. Might be a thing. Kind of losing the form with the and there we go. Bugger, horse eye. Eye is good. Hey, Sasha. Eye is good. I had a cool dream. You want to hear it? Oh, and damn. Learn about Subaru. Man, damn car companies. They can't keep getting away with this. It's a cacti. Hello, cacti. Must be summer break for you, huh? All the way over there in the other land. All right, how's it going? It's going pretty all right. I have a question. Would you two like to hear about the cool dream that I had the other night? It's one of those dreams that like kind of rejuvenates you a bit. You're like, oh, hell yeah, that's why I'm alive. Fuck you, depression. You ever get one of those summer break? Well, yes, but no. I actually graduated exactly a week ago. That's fair. That is a yes but no situation. Congratulations on graduating. Did you get high marks? Oh, how'd that project go? The oh God, what was it? I think it was like recycled paper or something. It's something recycling. I don't know. That was like 2 years ago. Um, yeah. So dream. Uh, yeah. It was one of those that like rejuvenates you. And I what the fuck? Is that just okay. Okay, don't turn all the lines at the same time. Okay. Oops, save that real quick. I'll get to it in a second. I swear, I swear. I apologize for nothing. What, what is this? I don't see this one. Huh? Oh yes, I need one dash. Okay, go away. Okay, so I like to write my dream down. There's a long one, okay? And uh okay. Let me take a little screenshot. Okay. Boom. So we're just gonna go boom. Oh God, can Twitch even handle that? Okay, yeah, I can handle it. Can I handle all the way back? Maybe a lot less. Okay. So this is my dream in words. Okay. This was written at 8 in the morning. I woke up, immediately started writing. That's how you have to do dreams, because otherwise you end up looking like a silly Billy. Um. So there we go. Doing good. Haven't gotten to sleep though. Feeling super high energy, but it's already half past 7 a.m. Bro, that's gross. Okay. I'm not. Do I read this whole thing? I could. You know what? I'm just gonna read the whole thing. Right. That doesn't work the way I wanted to. Twitch lagged out for a bit for me, like the entire browser page. My internet went swoosh. Oof. Well, then I hope you come back. All right. So I'm gonna read it. We're gonna pause on drawing for a minute. I'm gonna read it as it's written. Hopefully. All right. The work was made of rock and dirt. There was a. Oh, I can't read with this music. There was a beauty in the gravel and the stone. It's like the earth knew how to use purple and brown to make the earth tone that harmonize. Oh my God, I can't fucking read this because it's so small. All right, I'm making it bigger for myself. Have fun with the grossness. Um, yeah, is there like a short zoom? Best I got. Okay. Mini crickets. Can I make this? We're just gonna do this, and then do this, and then do this. Okay, some of it's a little covered up, but that's fine. We're not getting to that part yet. Okay. Rock was made of dirt and stuff, but it has purple hues to it. All right, good. It was a settlement in the middle of nowhere, near water and plants. Hundreds of people could survive without issue. There were people who knew how to tend to the crops and others using technology to keep everyone safe. It was a peaceful settlement. As I was exploring the space, a man was sitting down and another man was talking to him, trying to rile him up. It was more like yelling, uh, making fun of his appearance, his family, anything to start a fight. Though there was a nurse or a sister trying to calm him down, like a nun was just being like, "Sir, stop pestering him. Just leave him alone. That's all you gotta do." Uh, but yeah, no, she was trying to calm his ass down. That guy was really mad for no reason. I think he was drunk too. So he was just like belligerent, just be like, "Come on, fight me, come on." Let's see, to transfer that. Okay, calm down. Though you can see his anger slightly, see his anger rise slightly. Then there was a loud scream just over two stalls. We're in like a shopping district in the dream here, but it was like outdoorsy. Inside the library looking area, there was a fight happening. I couldn't see anything until the last punch. It was a woman in black hair and black leather jacket with her sleeves rolled up to her elbow. As she turned around, you can see a red pen sticking out of her arm, going all the way through her. Uh, yeah, no, she just got stabbed. I think that was either she was the one who screamed or it was a bystander who screamed really loudly. There was like a pen straight through her arm. And she did not give a single heck about it. She was like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna fucking keep fighting. Dang it. Shrink that out again. Alright. Let's see. Buh, 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 buh. She was fighting a man who eventually stabbed her arm as they were fighting, but she was the one who was victorious. Yeah, I think she just gave him like one last punch. The crowd dispersed after a bit, once a medic came, but I stayed behind in the plaza I was in. There was an area lower down some stairs, making a basin made of large slabs of square stone or tile. I sat there and noticed a beautiful sunset happening. Hold on, I want to. So I'm sitting in like, oh man, like, how do I do this? So it was like down this here, I guess. No, this, and then it was like at a weird angle. So there was like stairs going down. We're going, I guess, going down to this area. And we have like a wall up here, and then we had like a railing. So like I walked down here, and there was like a fight happening in like a little booth area. And then I was like, oh, what's happening here? There's like a whole bunch of people looking at it. Crowd goes away, and I just find like a nice little chair, and I just sit down, and I watch the pretty little sunset happening back here. That's the wrong color or layer. Let's see. Gonna bring it back. Okay. The sky lit up with reds, blues, and purples, and with the brown pillars of stone behind me, they almost glistened in the sunlight. I see a black woman in raggedy clothing walking by. I know her as one of the tribes people who live there. She's a higher known figure. And Soja, this is where you come in. She sounded like you in the dream. I don't know what that means, but there you go. That's how I got. And we were just chatting. We were just having a nice little chat. It'd be like, yo, the sunset's fucking cool as fuck. Like, how come you never brought me over here as friends? Okay, this is a platonic situation. Okay, as I'm admiring the sunset, we talk about the beauty of the world. Like I'm talking about, I'm seeing the dirt, and the dirt literally looks like it's painted. I'm like, holy shit, this looks fucking awesome. I literally said in the dream, what the fuck? Why have I never been here before? Uh, it was very picturesque, which is weird. Because like I've never had a dream look like a painting before. Um, we walked towards this overhang area with the path to the rest of the settlement. The rocks looked as if they were painted. Every stone has a strong color that one would not normally expect it to have. This is true. Like purple wouldn't be in there. Blue, nah, that's not a color in stones regularly. We got greens. Um, let's see. This overhang, as we were under it, it reflects all of the sunlight on our right. It makes the rocks sparkle. It was it was carved out of the rock, but it was so worn down that all of the edges are smooth to the touch. Okay, yeah, because the fucking wall literally looked like this. This. So we have this thing happening here, and then we had like this. I'll probably have like, I don't know, deeper. It was very like purple brown. And I don't know how to describe that color other than purple brown. but it was just like thick chunks of paint. Okay, here, if I do this, that brown with this maroon. No, it wasn't maroon. It was kind of like this color actually. Also, hey, Mockbox. There's like these two colors. We're talking about my dream. Well, I'm talking about my dream. So I don't know, kind of like this, where like it was like thick brushes of paint were the rock. It looked really cool. Oh, right, gotta do this again. Let me let me continue with the story. Over there, okay. She explains her role is helping everyone around the settlement. As a tribesperson, they know more about the land than anyone else. I do not recall why the people came, but they decided to never leave. As I turn to see the sunset again, the world lights up again as we pass one of the many large pillars and a high pointed hills of the landscape. We look back to see a large organic plant structure where this woman and her family lives. There was a few scattered around the assembly, sorry, around the settlement. Assumably, there used to be many more. She told me that it's hard to get new people to this area since it's a hostile trip. But once you get here, it's a sanctuary. As we're looking back, I see the head of an alien horse carved out of the rock. It looks like a horse, but it's slightly different somehow. It's like a shorter snout and a taller head. I'm sorry, me didn't tell you about it earlier. Or sorry that Dream Me didn't tell you about it earlier. Yeah, how could you? Let's see. It was it was weird. The the rock horse, because it was like that's a horse, but it's not a horse. Like in the dream, it was like that's a horse, but like once you wake up, you're like, was it? Uh, let's see, let's see. Okay, we look back, forward. Okay, so we look forward again. To see large purple plants and a small patch on the ground. They have a long, thin brown stalks and little leaves on them. They have purple tops. They look as if they are closed because it was sunset. That would make sense. Hiding something behind them. No idea what they were. No, no idea. They hold on. No idea what they do, but there are these. Oh, okay. Giant bug creatures sitting next to the plants, kind of like, and just wait for them. Uh, yeah, okay. Waiting for us to cross them because we're like going through these plants. Even though we could have just gone around. The woman seems to be unbothered, so that must mean that they're friendly. They are large, green, and brown. The abdomen is like a light lime green. That seems to be slightly glowing. I think that was like their stomach. And their body is brown, and it laces around their abdomen, holding it tight. And then I woke up. That was a cool dream. I don't want to do this. If I do this, is it in the ref? It is. Okay. Thank you for coming to my talk of dream. But it definitely like when I woke up, I went, "Damn, I want to paint that." Which, in my opinion, if If your dream makes you want to paint, that means you should probably just paint it. And stop pissing around. Paint, yo. Yo, I am painting. I am doing the thing. I'm like a few days later, I'm still like thinking about that dream. It was so cool. I should just be in a different realm. Does this ever happen with anyone else? Like you have a dream so good you're like, nah, I don't want to leave. But then you have to. But you're like, ah, I still want to go back. Happens to me all the time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cause you got cool dreams. Nah, as soon as I get like a cool one, or when I get one that's like super vivid, I'm like, all right, no, I gotta write this one down. And like, so I did I didn't stream last Saturday. Okay, I don't know if you have been paying attention. I didn't stream last Saturday. The reason for that is because my partner, went to go hang out with Soja this Saturday. So we made the 2 hour drive to where Soja lives. And let me tell you, that was a fun drive. But on the way back, I got I got kind of sleepy. And you know what? 2 hours of driving was sleepy. Not a good look. It's because I was like a little stressed the morning, so like I had to wake up early, so I didn't get the amount of sleep that I wanted to. But my car and I made it, and with my partner, and we had a grand old time. We I gave Soja her print at the end of the night. She ordered a print. I provided. Also, I have a print available on my shop that is going to be put down in the description. Actually, I should be doing that in all of the videos. Huh. Um. So I yeah, gave that to her. And like as we were having dinner, I was like, "Yo, you know, it'd be funny if I sent in to Jimbo channel, hey, I'm gonna I'm gonna say that I was the first one to meet Soja." And I asked Soja before then, should I send it? And she said bet. And I was like, all right, permission granted. But yeah, so I think I think that's why I had Soja as as like the sage lady in my dream. Because I don't normally hang out with new people. And I'm not gonna say, because it's a sad number, how long ago it's been since I've seen a new person in my life. And hung out with them with a considerable amount of time. But no, we had a blast there. Um, let's see, what did we do? So the original goal was to go to the museum, like an outdoor museum, like wildlife. And then someone was going to be 40 minutes late. So we didn't do that one because it was already 2 o'clock because I didn't get my car until like 11. Or we didn't leave until 11. I got my car at like 10. Then we got ready, which took an hour. And then we left around 11. Oops. Um, let's see. What else? What do we do? Yeah, me and my partner get to the wildlife thing. And okay. So here's a fun thing. There's two ways that we could have gone. And I I'm now realizing what one of the ways would have been really annoying. Um so if this is the map, okay? So God, how do I draw this out? So let's say this is the highway. And then we have to go that this is important later. And then yes. Okay, and this is like a junction area. Okay. So, hold on. There's like hold on, and then sure. Okay. Little outside the bounds, but whatever. Okay. You can ignore that. So, uh let me finish this up real quick. As you can see, these are mountains. So, this is the highway. And this is random road. So, my GPS was like, "Hey, we're like down here. This random roadway will be about 5 minutes faster." Cool. Do you want to go 5 minutes faster? I said, sure. So we go this way. Our destination is right here. Bright pink. This matters. So the road isn't actually this fucking, it's more like kind of something like that. So I was like, sure, let's go random road. I never been at this area of the state. I have no idea where anything is. I don't know anything. I know nothing. Right now, it has been flat road for the last 2 hours. Okay. That's all I've seen. I've seen mountains to the side. That's it. Okay. Okay. I'm making that point right now. So I go, let's go 5 minutes faster. As we're driving, here's a fun little tidbit. Let me put this all on a different layer real quick. And I didn't tell Soja this. So as we were driving, my okay, that's a window. Okay, this is my little side mirror, kind of looking at the road behind us. One of my like black rubber things for my windshield flew off like this. And for like 15 minutes, I just let it hang there because I didn't want to like stop on the highway and like deal with it. So I was just like, if it flies off, it flies off. And thankfully, it didn't fly off. So that happens to me all the time. Dude, I like it's happened to me like twice. I didn't expect it to happen. When it so when it happened, my partner's in the passenger seat, so it just goes blah 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 blah, and she goes, ah! And I'm like, what? Look over and I see this fucking thing just flapping in the wind. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that's the windshield or the window, so we're just gonna leave it, hoping that the window is keeping it on. I was like, whatever. So yeah, for like 15 minutes, it just was just flapping in the wind, going 80 miles an hour down the fucking highway. And then we turn, and we arrive like I don't know here or something. Oh, it doesn't happen that often to me. That was for the dream question before. I Jesus, bro, you so far behind. We're in a different area. Unless I read that just now. Maybe I'm far behind. I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking. So we arrive about here. Yeah, I posted that 10 minutes ago. Oof. Okay, well, good, good. Okay, making sure that you're paying attention. Okay, so we get like right about here. Pull over. Put the thing back up. Okay, so now set it back here. It's up here now. Good. Classic. Uh, so now we're going again. Throughout this whole fucking road, it is like this, just up and down the whole time. It is such a weird fucking road because they have signs posted. It's like beware during flooding, and I'm like, okay, because before it was just like you had this one random dip in the road. You're like, okay, yeah, beware of flooding. No, it was talking about this road. Beware of the flooding here, because you were literally going up and down so much. It was honestly kind of fun. Just going wee. Now, mind you, okay, going back up here. So we're probably like I don't know. We arrive. Okay, we arrive. Text Soja, hey, we're here, and they're like, hey, it's gonna be like 40 minutes. I'm like, do we wait outside for 40 minutes, or do we like walk around for a little bit? And I was like, you know what? It's 2 o'clock. I'm hungry. Partner's hungry. Let's get lunch. And so Sojo was like, all right, we'll meet you at the lunch spot. So let's say the restaurant's like, I don't know, over here. Here, okay, well, no, it's like that, and then it's like that. Okay. So it's still like kind of far. But this is like actual city area. Okay. With like civilization and streetlights and whatever. So we get to the destination, and then we're like, all right, let's go. GPS is like, hey, go this way. I'm like, okay. As you can say, this is a mountain range. As I did not understand up until the point of, am I going up that mountain? Oh, I'm going up a mountain. in my 2001 Chevy Camaro that just got fixed that morning with the green light. So, and let me see if I could so we got this. Okay, so we got like a rocks, some here, okay. And I'm seeing like a car here coming down, mind you. Okay, covered by the rock. And like the road is starting to go this way. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna be going up the Oh. Like this is how close I was to the fucking mountain. And we have actively having rocks right here. So I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, my 2001 Chevy Camaro went up a mountain and then down a mountain with two cars behind it and one car in front of it. Everyone going very slow. And I am very appreciative towards it. So after we get past the mountain, which I'm not the biggest fan of heights, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. Going up a mountain was kind of fun. So we get out of there, and as we're going down the mountain, there's really nice houses. Easily $500,000 million houses, just on the mountain. Go to civilization, meet at the restaurant. Now, Soja, her sister, this is really cool, by the way. Um, she, those two, they were late. How do you get late, bro? How did we arrive? I don't know, like 3 minutes faster. But I was like, how we went through a mountain? How did we beat you? I don't understand. So we met at the restaurant. It was a vegetarian restaurant or vegan restaurant. Uh, we got oh god, what did we get? Let me go over here. Oh, there, I can a little more space. I had I ordered the sesame chicken, and then they gave us like buffalo wings, but like cauliflower wings, and and I started munching on those because I thought that was what I ordered, forgetting 3 minutes earlier that I ordered, or 10 minutes earlier that I ordered sesame chicken. So my plate was actually the last plate that got delivered, and I was like, "What is it? Oh, this is the sesame chicken." And by sesame chicken, I mean sesame tofu. Because all it was leaves and 6 sticks of tofu, seasoned like chicken, and that's it. It was just that and a bunch of fucking leaves. And I'm like, okay, so I get to have a salad for lunch. Okay, that's fine. Um, let's see. I had this. I did have this really nice smoothie. It was like orange, strawberry, mango. I think it was good. Um, the buffalo wings, those were good. Everything was good. I like nothing tasted bad. Um, but the buffalo wings were actually for the table. I'm an idiot. I still feel bad about it. Um, then we had my partner had a burger, which was okay. Everything was okay. Nothing was bad, but nothing was amazing for what we ate. Um, let's see what else. We chatted for like a really long, like for what, an hour, 2 hours or something. We were there for a while. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? What else? Boy, it'd be cool if Soja was here to help me remember what else we did. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. We okay, hold on. Let's see. After lunch, we okay. After lunch, we are like, okay, what do we want to do next? Do we want to do the museum? And I'm like, I don't really want to drive through a mountain again. So instead, we did my partner suggested bowling. And it was amusing because at the start they're like, are we gonna trash talk? Or not trash talk, are we gonna be like competitive, or are we just gonna hit the like throw the ball? And I was like, I'm just gonna throw the ball. And that's what we ended up doing. We just ended up throwing the ball. And then I started trash talking. Like at first I was like, hey, good job, good job, good job. And I was like, all right, this is your third gutter ball in a row. Can you actually hit a pin, or are you just going to avoid it? Like the fucking COVID-19. Like, do we need to go back into your house? Uh, there was. I think one was like, do you need to go grab your glasses? You guys, because someone just kept missing. I think it was Soja's sister. It was like, do you need it? Do you need your glasses? And then and then I proceeded to get a gutter ball after that statement. And so she hit me back with the, "Oh, do you want me to go to my car to grab my glasses so you can fucking see what you gotta hit?" I'm like, all right. You know what? Hands on me. Uh, God, what else? It was. What else did we do? Bowling was a lot of fun. There was a lot of trash talk. It was a lot of fun. Um, I ended up winning. But, points don't matter. I think I got like 2 or 3 strikes that game. Which so my partner, the fucking comedian she is, was like, so every time I bowl, like the other two would go, "Yay, good job!" Like Soja and sister went, "Yay, good job!" Regardless of what I did. And then my partner would just go, "Boo!" Like thumbs down. I'm like, "Are you little shit?" I could see the hate. It was really funny. Um, so I hit a strike after she like been giving me boo and flipping me off, and I'm like, oh, where's your fingers now, huh? You don't got any fingers to show me? It was amusing. Um, let's see. Then we went to after bowling. We went to a planetarium slash aquarium area on the campus there. Uh, After finding parking, we went in, and it was like it was a sun exhibit, which, going to be honest, kind of boring. Like it was nice to get a nap in. Let's go with that. Cause like we so Soja's sister slept first, and then I slept, and then I think my partner slept, and then I think Soja slept too. Or we took like the little nap. It was so funny because like I looked over and I just saw Soja's sister just so okay, hold on. So the chairs like slouched this way, so that way you can look at like the big dome above, because the whole thing's just like projected. And so she's straight up sleeping like this. Hold on, let me back this up a bit. Uh, she- like this. There we go. Yeah, something like this or something. I don't know. But she was like straight up just laying straight horizontal, and I'm like, you know what? That looks pretty fucking comfortable. I'm gonna do that too. So I also took a little nap. Because, I had like 2 hours to drive back. So we go there, take a little nap, and they're like, all right, intermission, we'll set the thing up in a minute. Go take a piss if you need to. All right, have fun. We go do that, get back to our seats, and it was like a nice little movie that was just like, hey, the sun is fucking hot. This earth is gonna die. Now with us, that's we got a while. But in all honesty, I was like, I kind of already know this. Like, it's good information, but it's like I kind of a been there, done that situation. Um, let's see. After that, we did they had like a little exhibits that you can kind of peruse in, like before and after the show. So we did that. That was fun. Did like little mind games and stuff. Um, they had like a little coloring section where you'd be like, "Oh, here's here's the sun. Color it in." And so I just did like this with different colors. It was fun. It was a nice little mental break. Um, let's see what else. Then we went to like, okay, what do we want to do now? And we got Mod's Pizza. And you know what? Hit the spot. Me and my partner shared. Had me a little veg friendly pizza. And then it was a nice 2 hour drive home. And you know what? It was a little hard to fucking stay awake. Like I've never drove for 2 hours straight before, so that was a new and kind of brutal experience. But yeah, we get home and I'm like, dude, I just want to sleep. I'm out. I'm done. My partner's like, do you want to have cookie? And I'm like, no. So I ended up having a cookie. Do we die driving to California then? Well, it's because like I just never done it before, and if I did it all in one shot, or not one shot, but like if I if I wasn't also doing something the rest of the day, I think I'd be more fine. But with the fact that it was just like I also drove there the same day, and we also had a whole day. Because my mental battery is very controlled for the sake of like I am going to use it when I need to use it, and if I don't need to use it, then I will not use it. I do not want to waste what I have access to. Hey, which got me into trouble with work a couple times. Not my current job, my last job. They did not like that mentality. They're like, why don't you just drink coffee then? I'm like, okay, cool. So you're telling me to get addicted to drugs? Yay. Anyways, um, so yeah, it was on the more brutal side, but we get there. We did it. If anything, I'm not excited about the potential drive that I have for a move. Which now we have a place. Okay, I want to say that we got a place in the new state. We're going to Texas. Okay, and that's as far as I'm saying. I'm not saying where in Texas, even though Texas is very big. Brighten this up actually. Um, but yeah, we got a place. Pretty nice. On the more pricey side, but we'll we'll be okay. Um, let's see. There was Texas scares me. Bro, the drive there alone is fucking insane. Like, gee, is that many hours? God damn. Um, but no, okay. So we had cookie. This matters. So, God, do we have? I don't remember how much cookie we ate. I don't remember how many we got. Two, I think. Two or three. Hold on, let me go ask. Let me go ask. I am actually curious. That was a long answer. Two cookies. We got two cookies, and then we cut one of the cookies in half, ate that before bed, and like we're watching anime, Black Clover, and I'm just like sitting there, tired, exhausted, want to go to sleep. We have this. I have this cookie. Have this half of this cookie, and then my stomach just like fucking punches itself, and I go, ah, am I gonna vomit? I don't want to vomit. We ended up sitting there like 10 minutes, being like, God, please just settle down. It did. Nothing came out in any way that it should not. What kind of cookie was it? It was from the vegan restaurant. Soja and her sister brought us vegan cookies, and it was chocolate chip. Because you know what? It's just, if you gotta do a cookie, do the classical cookie. But it was, I mean, it was a good cookie. There's no badness of the cookie itself. It was just too much of it was the issue. There's a better way to do this, and I'm being stupid about it. No, 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 no. There we go. But 10 out of 10 would hang out again. Unfortunately, me and my partner are moving, so don't know when the next one's gonna happen. God, me and my partner were so fucking tired. So this all happened Saturday. The 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 next morning we I think we slept for like 11 hours, which one, holy shit, I have not slept that long in a very big while. Like evidently I was a lot more tired than I gave myself credit for. But it was, yeah, it was a good sleep. 10 out of 10 would sleep again. Is this red on a different layer? No, the claws are. Oh, the red's on a different layer. Okay, hold on. You're right, my bad. Invert it. No. Nope. Bro, use your brain. There we go. No. This should be getting paler and darker. There we go. Whoop. Save your work if you need to. Oh, those 11 hours of sleep tells me. Tells me I need to get more 11 hours of sleep at some point. There's like a special kind of like release when you know you don't have anything to do. Like no obligations or anything. It's just like, nah, release. And then you feel better. See, okay, this is where the weird lighting comes in. It's like, do I light? Does the lighting still hit the tail here? Okay, so this is correct. This would get this lighting, but this would get this lighting. And about 3 minutes. That's a big tail. Hey, Torino. How you doing, Treen? You know what they say about big tail? Big mouth. Ha ha ha. Alright. No longer melting now that the sun is down. Boy, howdy, isn't that a truth? I love every summer when housing tells us, "Hey, you can't have your AC on all the time. You can't have it above, no, you can't have it below uh 20 degrees of what the current temperature outside is." You know how fucking hot it has to be outside where your landlord says, "Hey, listen man, I understand, but you gotta turn it up a bit." That's a special kind of hell. How is I? I is okay. I be moving. They can't tell you what to do. I mean, they can in the sense of that the AC breaks and then we have to deal with 100-degree weather anyways. Are you paying for the AC unit? I'm not paying for the replacement of the AC unit, but I'd be paying for the AC unit with my stupidity if I don't let it, I guess, simmer down. Like, here's my opinion. I may not be paying for it, but I'm still using it. I would like to continue to use it. So I'm not going to break it. But a between tram. Hey, you haven't been here for a while. I got some new things. I got online store, so if you want to buy any prints, you can pop over to that little store. Ho ha ha. I do have a Discord. Ho 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 ho. All you gotta do is just the little exclamation point Discord to make that little pop up. I will be moving in about a few months. No, few weeks now. To Texas. And oh boy. Going for because of my partner's work. So let's go. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Oh, I know the story showed a spike. Oh, nice, nice, nice. These two things end differently. It needs to get fixed. Either I pull this back or I pull this one back, and I think I pull this one back. Uh, go back, I think? Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, can't hear you. Okay, back. Okay. We got store. It was quick. Good. We got store. We got Discord. Hey, if we do a little Discord, bam. It's not a super active place, but it's where I will say, hey, I'm streaming. So that's what I normally use it for. And I will also be moving to the big state. Oh, and I guess another one is which you know of. I met Soja, the great lady. She is as nice online as she is in person. Hmm. Yes. What are we saying yes to? It's been a minute since I stopped speaking. Fashionable late. Hyvee. Hey, Tuxie. I'm late. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. What gave it away? The fact that I'm about 20 minutes from closing? At what point does like fashionably late become just regular late? Like it has to be like fucking like an hour. Old man going to bed? Yeah, yeah. Old man got sleepy time hours. My stream stops every few seconds. Really? I'm not getting that. Like stuttering. Visually, it's a little buggy. Audio's okay. I'm not seeing any droppage in frames. I'm watching the stream right now and I don't see anything. Yeah, what if I I mean that's a little it's painting, that doesn't matter, but stops at reset. God, that's yeah, that's not could be client side. Yeah, I think that's client side. Yours is just mine. I don't I don't know. Is the audio working okay? I have three streams open. Okay, well I'm not gonna say I'm the reason then. If you got three streams open, audio's working good. Yeah, honestly, it's just the audio you need. Not exactly the most riveting content. But the other three streams are all working. I mean, I don't know what to say, bud. Like watching a comic strip. All right. But yeah, no, like legit, I don't know because like on my end, it's not showing any droppage of frames. Uh, I got 6K, 6K upload, like 4%, 5% of my CPU is being used. I got 60 FPS. You got an NASA PC or something? What the heck? No, I just optimized my stream. Now I have no idea what fucking settings I put on. That was like 2 years ago. Do you use OBS? Yeah. I use OBS and my quality is always trash. I've been trying to mess with it for so long, but it won't fix no matter what I do, which is why I'm asking. I fix it. I had it as source of. It was killing the stream apparently. Now it's working fine. Okay, cool. Bro, bro's running a fucking art stream at 4K. Bro, you want to see what that pixel doing all the way over there? That one pixel. Man, look at that. Man, you can't see that at 720, but you can definitely see it at 4K. 4K, it looks like this. Um, as for what settings, it auto does that. That's the source you were giving. That's right. I'm giving 4K. Slay. Let's see. Is there any specific? Tuxi, have you used a bitrate calculator to figure out what your bitrate should actually be? Yeah, no, fine with no stutter. Good. I have not. Let me try that. I don't remember how to exactly read it, so let me also look it up. It is bitrate calculator. Yeah, it's just bitratecalc.com. So you gotta grab your upload speed, which mine's like fucking insane. Uh, nope. Speed test. I use Okla because I ain't a bitch. God, I'm gonna miss my fucking rate. Oh man. Does he upload? I'll take a screenshot in a second. It's so fucking stupid. Holy shit. I don't even need to let it finish. I'll let it finish though. That average. Yeah. Uh, I'll put it in. Yeah, I'll just put in Gen Pop. Or not Gen Pop, Campfire. Fire Pit, that's what it's called. Um, so my download is 940. And my upload is 860. Which is fucking hilarious. So if I do 860 percentage of the stream, which would be your FPS, I believe. Output stream resolution. You can just do 1280 by 720. There's no issue with it. And then percent for. Oh, okay. No, I guess you can change the percentage for upload. But yeah, my recommended bitrate on the high end is 8,294, and the low end is 4,368. And that's if I want 60 frames a second. If I wanted 30 frames, I could just lower it. And the numbers would lower. But then you put all that stuff. If only you met me like 2 months earlier than you did, you would have witnessed my face of crashing out over my OBS. And the OBS is kind of just a bitch. Um, yeah, so you put your video settings as whatever you put your screen resolution in the calculator. And then your output is you put your bitrate as the sorry. In the output settings of OBS under streaming, change the bitrate under the encoder setting. Change the bitrate to the high end of the recommended bitrate. And then I think low latency B frame should be 0. I have GPU set at 0, which is fucking hilarious. Because my CPU is just running 4% of itself on the stream. OBS is my favorite way to stream / record things, and it's an easy way to learn. But oh my god, one slightest change to your settings and everything goes to crazy. Yeah, I have no idea what the internet situation is going to be at my new place. So stream may be getting different settings. I hope it's going to be good settings though. We're gonna have to check if we get Ethernet. I hope we do. My upload is 195. 195.5 download. 16 faster than Yum. Probably the fastest I've had in years. Good luck. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need luck, actually. No, fuck your luck. I don't need luck, I need results. The result is me actually having good internet. Actually, you know what? Let me check the internet real quick. Let me zoom out. That's the corrected. No, fit to screen. That's the button I want. Um, it is I I guess no 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 s- there's a lot of them. Oh. Okay, there's three different fibers. Download speed, 7,000 megabytes. What the fuck? No, I want to see it. I show me this one, you fucking asshole. No. Uh, let's see. Does it have it? Okay. Does the other one have it? Uh, yeah, that one. Checking services at this address. Great news. It's available. Well, looks like we get fiber, ladies and germs. 5,000 download. That's fucking stupid. No, 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 no. No, no. I want to see the price for the 5,000 download. I need to see the nonsense that that has. 233.5 megabytes download and 27 upload from Andrew's piece. Nice. Yeah, NASA PC. Ladies and germs. I mean, 27 is pretty good. Once you uh so once you get fiber, it's essentially a one for one. So whatever your download is, your upload is. Which one, awesome. That fucking banana crazy. Otherwise, you got to deal with modem stuff. Yo, now that I know that I'm getting fiber, I'm a little bit more okay with moving. These little orbs here up here are my version of like a light map. I was trying to figure out how to do lighting for the Rayquaza skin. It's like it's so weird. And like I'm 50-50. Texas having storms back to back for weeks straight now. I love storms. I don't know if my car likes it, but I like it. I might have to spray it under. We'll get there. Um, yeah, no, I love storms. I'm a storm boy. I haven't had. Okay, I love storms, but for moving, you're gonna be having a jolly good grand time. That'll be fine. The thing that I don't like about storms is now that I own a car that has only ever been in the desert, like rust nowhere to be found on that car. And like I feel like I'm doing it a disservice by like taking it to Texas. I'm like, oh man, you're gonna die. So part of me wants to like just grab a couple of cans of spray paint and just go to town down it below it. Um, but no, I haven't like okay, the amount of how many storms have I seen here in Arizona? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven that I can remember. Bro, that's less than the amount of fingers I got on my hand. That's a sad amount. That's a depressing amount. So I'll be happy to be like, oh hell yeah, rain, yeah, tornado. Haven't seen that one yet. Actually, no, I've been near tornadoes. I have not seen any. Oh, gotta go. My brain is zooming, and I need my music. Catch you later. Don't die in the heat. I ain't gonna die. All right, later, Trina. Don't die to the music. There was one time, during cloudy season in Minnesota. There was clouds, yo, right? And like we were in, we could see like a column of wind and cloud forming, and it was just like it was just coming down. It's like yo, I'm fucking here, and we're like, oh, and then it just went away, and we're like, what the fuck? Talk about a disappointment. I guess I could kind of have this like merge into the uh, merge these two now. Okay, yes. But yeah, I was debating whether to do pink or blue, or sorry, yellow or blue for the skin tone, because I think blue makes a little bit more sense. But then I realized, who the fuck cares? I'm doing it this way. Oh, that's cool. Uh, I don't think it actually matters. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I don't think the teeth here are correct. I think it should be like this. Hey, it doesn't look like I had any more. Say as if I didn't already know what it was supposed to be, even though I watched you the start of you trying. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Yeah, no, it does not look like a face anymore. So you can go fuck yourself. Okay, I think this is the end of stream. I am Sleepy DB. But hey, this is pretty good so far. I think I'm in the point where I kind of just I got to figure out this dumb part of the tail because my issue is that there are two lightings happening. There's the bottom lighting here, and I don't know if I want to process this lighting here or not. And it's also like disappearing, so but there's no atmospheric bullshit. I think I need to make the tip of this tail actually a little bit bigger. Blah. Alright, sleep well. Thanks for streaming though. Barely made it. Yeah, you gotta come to the next one. It should be this Saturday. I'm going to check. 28. Mm, probably not, actually. It's maybe. That one's very 50-50. What we got? Two? Okay. Then in that case, thank you for coming to stream. Hope you had a wonderful time. I know you did. Okay, that's the end of stream. Enjoy some funny little memes with me. If you got any funny little memes, send them to me and I will put them on stream. All right, bye.